Hello and welcome. I'm always your host, elizibar. This is Fallout 4. We just got done putting the pack in the Safari Adventure area. Seems like a good fit.
Due to a mix-up
Hey.
at Safari Adventures Animal Waste Facility, apple
Look alive,
juice
Gage.
will not be served this evening at the Four-Leaf Fried Fish Restaurant.
Please shut up, voice.
All of it.
I made a promise to all of you, and I followed through. There's nothing more to it than that.
You make it sound like it's no big deal. You've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on
And this is the part I'll have to console my way past. So.
Why bother with the Commonwealth? Don't we have everything we need over here?
That sounds like Coulter talking,
Tickets for all
boss.
showings available
Ain't a
now.
good sign.
Well, screw you,
Taking back
Gage.
Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. An operation this big,
Tokens
we're
for
gonna
the
need
Midway
more
innings are available at any one of the
everything.
marked token dispensers.
nobody's gonna
to drive
hand
our
it to
goals.
us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Those are my settlements.
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle.
Due to high
right?
demand,
I
we've
say
added
we
a
go
second
have
performance
ourselves
of
a
Clean
chat with
Quantum
Shank.
Formation.
He's the point
Please
man
check
for
your card
everything
brochure
entering
for
and
details.
leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start.
Well, I bet
He's
he
in
does
charge of
too.
the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
Okay.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at
Nuka
the top
World's
of my
Great Halloween
Christmas list?
Spooktacular
Just head
will
over
begin
and
next
talk to the
week.
guy.
Reserve
He'll
your
back
tickets
up what
for
I'm
this
saying
nighttime
about the
event at
Commonwealth.
the main box
And while
office.
you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running.
Great.
It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business.
You bet.
Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you got it.
Alright. Well, let's level up. Damage resist.
Due
Hey.
to a mix-up
Something for
at
me?
Safari Adventures Animal
Gage.
Waste Facility,
I'm here if you
apple
need me.
juice will not be served this evening at the
You should
Four-Leaf
head
Fried
back.
Fish
Yeah.
Restaurant.
Suppose I need a break from actually having a good time anyway. You know where to find me.
Okay, so now we're going to go pick up Kate, who I don't remember where she's at, but that's okay.
Attention. In the event of
Jeez, shut up, voice. We have plenty of time, so we'll talk to Shank. Now, I'm trying to remember what, I think it's when we actually go to do what Shank says that makes Preston not like us. So we will Right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hi, Carla. Bye, Carla. Alright, I got anything I want to keep? I think the answer is yes. Ceto Slugger. That laser rifle. The pack rifle. That shotgun. One of those. We don't have that. We're just carrying a ton of weight around for no reason. Okay. I want to put a, like... we can't get any more of that. It's important to me to keep some stuff, you know. Wait, there was Vault Tech lunchbox. That's right. I thought? Oh, we should put that in a magazine rack somewhere. Mad Mulligan's mine. Interrogation, manifesto. Have I been keeping pre-war money in here? No. Okay. And I won't start now. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Get rid of some of these grenades. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think there's anything I'm keeping here. Yeah, not really. I guess if I got a stealth boy, I can shove it in here. Oh, we'll keep a stealth boy. Sorry. Sorry. Here we go. I know I'm spending a lot of time organizing, but it's important to me that things stay organized, at least a little bit. There's somebody that jacked one of my power armors and is walking around with it here, which amuses me a lot. I don't think it should, but it does. Yeah, we want to go in this store. That's where the next magazine rack is. Hey guys, I got another issue of Scav for you. Man, Mulligan's mine. I was just making sure I didn't have to repair those or anything, but I didn't. Okay, first we store all junk. Now let's come in here. Ice cold, too. Alright. 2 of each drug, that's right. So I need to get a buff out back. Just 1. Okay, a bunch of psycho in there. So keep that stealth boy for myself. Put those in, the sugar bombs, that. And that torso.
Nice day. Where are we headed?
Absolutely nowhere, woman. Craft.
You wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
I can make you a second printing press if you give me, like, plans for it. Well, let's start down here. We got... Okay, we make vegetable soup or noodle cup. Let's make the noodle cup.
What's the angle here?
I think we got a couple of those that just gave me a stupid amount of XP all of a sudden. Did you see that?
Never thought of a post would consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
That's great, hon. Wow. This stuff is worth so much XP. Alright. Let's exit. I gotta go. I should turn on the broadcast signal, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, no. Exit. I want to transfer. Thank you. Because we just got a ton of stuff I don't care about, and we're putting it all in here. This way nobody goes hungry. Now hopefully they're not eating my good stuff, but if they want to, they can. See, I had like a second armor lined up over here. Somebody's totally stolen it. Those all okay? Yeah, my gun turrets seem fine. Alright. Well, how are my supply lines doing? Yeah, I got lots of supply lines. So, what is that marker? Oh, that's a power armor I have in my house. Okay. Let's go back to Nuka World. Come on. Come on. Load. Oh, these load times.
Seems like the work never ends, but I'll get it done somehow.
Oh, I don't think I've seen these before. Oh, wow, that's a lot of text. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. Maybe I should, but I don't. Here we go, zoning again, by the way.
Ignore the peacocking the other gangs are doing. We'll domesticate them soon enough.
Meanest raider to ever wander this world. And how he fell for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give two shits
Alright, I'm
about
looking for Shanky Poo.
He was used to getting his way, so he gathered up a big old army of raiders, marched right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers, was all holed up, and demanded she come out and talk to him.
This place really makes me want a Nuka-Cola.
Okay. Well, great, you can have some. Pranks and humiliation. So they don't even, like, kill each other. That's actually kind of cool.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains.
Huh.
Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank.
Name
And
Shank.
if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word.
And let the
and
fun,
we can let the fun begin.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Yeah.
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came.
Really, there's like
I'm
a
hoping
fourth gang
today
here.
might finally be it.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common.
And
All
what's
I'm
your
looking for is a
talent?
continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to. And the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us
huh?
established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back
Really?
there. So
So
I'll
you should know
provide
who
you
I
with
am.
guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
Okay, seriously. If this guy's job is to keep track of that kind of stuff, he should know I'm the freaking general of the Minutemen.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
Okay, now I did see something on the wiki that said... Yeah, play agreement with Lizzie, Wyeth, Dixie, or Mason to obtain some grenades, to increase persuasion effectiveness, or draw animals to attack settlement respectively, along with recipes to reproduce the grenades.
Chime in at any time.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement.
This
So,
guy!
You ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Actually, I changed my mind.
Sure. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, where do you want to hit?
I think I own all these. Let's Coast Cottage, I definitely do. Green Top, I do. County Crossing, I do. Nordhagen Beach, I think I do. Finch Farm, I do. The Slog, I do. Outpost Zamonja, I do. Red Rocket Truck Stop, Abernathy Farm. I own each and every one of these locations. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go.
Believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
Yes.
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, Lizzie Wyeth, and happy hunt.
Okay. So they're not mine anymore. Which I don't like. I guess I should have done Coastal Cottage, because nobody would have cared. Why are you unhappy? Too bad we couldn't get the Mechanist lair. I could just give that away. Nobody would care. Let's go back. We've seen this dialogue. We'll just zoom through it real quick. We'll pick Coastal Cottage. It's got one dude. He doesn't matter. Alright, you ready? Yeah, there he is.
Just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
Surprised to see me alive?
Oh man, this is too good.
I may be surprised, but in a good way. All right? Just because I got you in here doesn't mean I didn't regret it.
It's okay. I get it.
Thank God. If it's any consolation, I'm glad you made it. I
Thanks.
lost my real family, and Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traitors are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it.
I know.
Or
You're a
kill
coward.
someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
Did you ever fail to bring someone
We
in?
gotta follow this discussion.
Couldn't afford to. Used to be me and another guy they'd send out. He thought he'd try and escape while he was out there. They found him. Made him watch as they tortured and killed two of our own. And they sent him through the gauntlet themselves. After that,
Wow.
choice was obvious. Like I said, sorry you got caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss. Never figured I'd find myself in this situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
That was a quest? Okay.
Look who it is.
Yeah, Shank. Let's talk
Liking
already.
what you've done with the place, boss. Haven't seen. Never. And if you're... How long it take him, it can...
Right. It sounded like a good...
Because give... But provide... If that interests...
Okay.
Yeah, let's get started.
So get
Come on.
territory.
Come
and
on.
there are- Or I can get a crew together. You want to talk?
Let me talk to them.
Works for me. Now, of course, and none of
Uh-huh.
Which gang should I have join?
Yep. Give the disciples.
The disciples.
Yeah?
Sure.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new Taffington, though I'll need to... We're not all... So,
I'm ready.
good. So,
Okay, Coastal Cottage. There's one person there. It totally doesn't matter if I lose that.
Right.
wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks either way, the more Lizzie Wyeth over...
Okay.
And it's worth keeping in mind. But ultimately...
Alright, that'll do us for this episode. Thank you all so much for joining me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. And next time, well, between episodes, I got to figure out what console commands to use to not actually have to do bad things.
Careful with anything you get from the operators. Some disciple tried to brew up one of their serums once. They cleaned her up with a broom.
Cool. Cool story. Alright, bye-bye.